Hi everyone, how are you all? Hope you're all doing well. It's been a while since I filmed any video or done any crafting for that matter. Summer holidays this year just completely got the better of me. I thought I would have some time to do some filming, to do some crafting, and turns out I had none. So it's been a long time. I have, however, been doing some work behind the scenes. I've been doing some illustration work and design work and things like that. So I'm itching to get back into it. I'm looking forward to doing lots more videos in the next coming weeks and doing more designs and things like that. So today I'm going to start my video on a new Halloween journal that I'm making. I'm going to be using a kit that I designed myself. I've got the pages here and you may have seen the video, I think it was the last one and the one before that. I've got the last one, I think is just a very short clip of the freebie. And the one before that, I think, is the video where I show the kit. So I'm going to be using that. Obviously, you know, no pressure for you to use this. You use what you have. But I'm just going to quickly show you the pages. And then we'll get into what I'm planning on doing with them. So this kit is quite eclectic, but complementary at the same time. There's some lovely striking blues and purples and pinks, and then to offset it I've used some lovely neutrals and more muted colours as well. So we have these pages here. You get 8 like what I would call patterned pages, so like scrapbook pages. So you get this one, and then there's this one, and I hope you can see. I've not had my camera set up for a while, so I hope it's in the right position. So there's this one, and this one. I'll do it that way because I'm not reaching over the camera. This one, now my ink was running out here, so the whole thing is actually this purple colour, but I didn't think it was worth printing it out again because I can always slice that there, and then I've got a little, you know, I've got something there I can use, like a belly band or a pocket or something. So there's that one. And then we go into the more neutrals with some lovely pinks and some lovely black and white images. This one is one of my favourite ones. I really like this one. And this one I really like as well. And this one I really like. So I'm really liking like these bright pops of colours with the neutrals. So those are the 8 pages. Actually, how many of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The bonus page, the extra, is the number 8. So this one's been done as like a little add-on, where I've made it more like a collage type page. I've made the elements smaller, so you can kind of have a play around with that. So those are the patterned pages there. And I'll get those moved out of the way. And then we have 3 background pages. So I've got this one here. And there's this nice, just neutral grid sheet. There is a third one, but I haven't printed it because I have already got from one of my other kits one that's very much like it. So I didn't bother printing that one out. But there are 3, and you will see that third one in that video. Then we have some pockets, which I just thought would be a nice idea for a bit of a change, to make it kind of like a peephole type thing. Obviously, if you didn't want something like that, you can just cover it up with something. We have an envelope here with 2 journal cards, and again an envelope and 2 journal cards. Now, can you see? This one, when I printed it as a tester, it has come out quite large. So I've gone back and formatted it to make it the same size as these here. So you will receive, yours will be slightly smaller because I've obviously formatted it so they're not kind of hanging off the page. So we've got the envelopes and the journal cards. Then we've got this page of fussy cuts here. So if I do it like that, you'll be able to see the full page. And again, when I printed, I felt like some of the elements were a little bit small. So I've made them slightly bigger so that you can kind of put them, you know, it'll fit comfortably inside one of these if you wanted to. And I've made just the background here of these cards a little bit darker because I didn't feel like they showed up very well. So you have some fussy cuts there. And then the freebie. So again, I'll hold it up like this so you can see. So there's lots of different labels and some film strips here, some little miniature images that you can use, a little calendar if you wanted to put like a little calendar in the front of your journal or whatever it was you were making. And yes, that's it, there you go. So that's the kit with the bonus paper and the freebie. And what I thought I would do with these, now I've never made a large Halloween journal because although we celebrate Halloween, we celebrate it for one night a year. It's an hour after tea time where we go out with my little boy and do a bit of trick-or-treating, and he likes to dress up. So it's not like at Christmas time when I have a load of like photographs and maybe like diary entries and things like that I want to use. So I don't want to make a huge journal. I just want something that I can kind of go back to and just put a picture in, maybe 1 or 2 a year since my little boy's been, he's just turned 7. So I've got what, 7 years of Halloween. So maybe just 1 or 2 pictures from each year. Just to remember kind of how he was growing up really in Halloween. So yeah, so I don't want a massive journal. So what I thought I would do is do a no-sew journal and just make it as kind of simple and easy as I can really. As I said, I don't want to go into loads of time and effort and things like that into making this huge journal that I won't fill. Because let's face it, you know, when they hit a certain age, you know, they're not into trick-or-treating, are they, and things like that anymore. So yeah, I'm going to make a no-sew journal. Now the way I was thinking of making it was just to fold these sheets in half like that and then stick them together like this so that they would end up kind of being like a back-to-back double-sided page like that. So that's what I'm thinking of. So what I'm going to do is go through the papers I've got, decide what order I want them in, probably take out this one where the ink was running out because I'm not likely to want to use that as a full page. That could be used for something else. And also I did grab a couple of other bits. I just grabbed some coffee dyed papers, grid paper, I thought that might be useful, and then just some bits and bobs. These are from the Romantics kit, and I thought these tabs might look nice on there. This background paper I thought might go here with the kits, and then this is from these are all from the Garden Grunge kit, so different textures and stuff there. This is the one that's very similar to what's in the kit, which I already had printed out. So I'm going to have a look and see what I want to use and what order I want to put them in. Then we'll start putting the pages together. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I have folded all the sheets inwards so that my pattern side's on the inside and my plain bit's on the outside. Because what I'm going to do is then go through and just stick these bits onto each other, which will come to form my book. And that's literally all I'm going to do for each of these pages. I've arranged them so that I've got a good mix of different colours and themes, you know, so I've not got like 2 skulls next to each other and 2 birds next to each other. I've added in a few extra pages. So I've just added in this a digital of a coffee dyed paper. Another one there. This side I'm going to use. I thought that patterned paper looked quite nice with the theme. And that's how we're going to go all the way to the end. Okay, so I'm going to get on and do that. I'll speed it up so you're not having to watch me in real time. The only one I haven't used is this one, like I said, because of the ink running out there. And I haven't used this one because I want to halve that and then use it as a front and a back cover. So that's obviously going to be kind of that way round. But I will probably do some form of spine or something like that. I've not really thought about it, but that's the only one I haven't folded. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these down. I'll put you on time lapse so that you're not bored watching me do all the sticking, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've cut my last sheet in half. I then stuck it onto some thicker cardboard that I just had in my stash. Stuck it on, left quarter of an inch either side, top and bottom, so that when I stick it on like that, you get a little bit of leeway to protect your pages. And I'm also going to stick it on, I'm going to come in a bit, which will just give you that little bit of leeway there as well, so that your pages aren't hanging out. So what we're going to do is now stick this onto there and do the same on the back, and then we'll be done. This is literally the quickest thing I have ever made. So I'll see you in a bit. I'll just do that and then we'll get back together in a second. All right, so everything's stuck on. Looking nice. Back cover's stuck down, front cover's stuck down. So just to finish it off, obviously we've got this little bit of leeway here, because as I move the page forward to the side to obviously give us a nice finish, I've just found some linen that I'm just going to stick down the side like this, just to cover that and to give it a bit of a spine wear on this bit here, which isn't just, it's not quite covered because with we came in a little bit. I've lost my train of thought. So that's going to go in there, and the linen bundle was actually wrapped in this white ribbon, so I thought, why not put that on there first? That could be used as a little tie. Linen can go on the top like that, and then we'll be finished. So I'm going to go and do that. I'm using Fabri-Tac to stick everything down. I will probably just put a little double there, stick the ribbon in place, and then stick this over the top. So this is the finished journal. Now I'm not going to open it because I want the glue to settle and to dry before I open it. But yeah, I think this is the easiest and quickest journal I've ever made. It's really beginner friendly. It's taken me, I mean, I know I've paused and this, that and the other, and I've been chatting, but I would say half an hour. And that is that's folding all of my papers, deciding on the order that I wanted them, sticking them all together, finding some cards, sticking it onto the card, cutting the the spine to size. I would say 30 minutes that took me, tops. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's looking at the moment. So I'm going to leave it there for this video. Off camera, I am going to go through all the ephemera bits. I'm going to get them cut out ready so that obviously I'm not doing that on camera, and you don't have to watch me doing that. And we'll have a flick through of this at the beginning of the next video, and then we'll start adding our ephemera in and bringing it to life a little bit. But yeah, I couldn't be happy with that. All I've done is stuck some linen down the side, put the ribbon on underneath to keep it in place, and there we go. So yeah, I'm really happy. One thing I will just say, that I'm really sorry if the video's been dark. I think I have a light just here, and it's a white light, not a warm one. So it's kind of got does the same job as a ring light, but I'm not quite sure if it's the same either quality of light or anything like that, or whether there's something in a ring light that makes it better than just having an LED light with a like a white bulb in it. I think I might need to get a ring light. We're getting such weird weather, and although it's quite bright outside, this room faces an alley, so it's quite shaded, and I get funny shadows coming through. So I apologise if it's been really dark, but hopefully it's not been so dark that you've not been able to make out what I'm doing. I might be able to lighten it a little bit as well when I do the editing. So I will see you next time for some more work in this little quick and easy beginner friendly journal. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye.